Acuña's homer? Is this a kind of a disappointing? Ends up being a disappointing.
I think so. Because I kind of felt really good today coming in, winning another series. So yeah, it kind of is. It was a really good pitching matchup. Knew that coming in, and so yeah, a little bit because felt like we're going to win the series.
Wilmot talked about how he recognizes that he throws sometimes maybe too many strikes, so like 0-2, not bouncing a slider, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that comes with, I think that, I don't think John Smoltz at his age, when he burst on the scene, did that till after he, had pitched a bunch of innings, and that's something that comes with, I think, seasoning and innings and repetitions and all that. I don't know that it's as easy to bounce a breaking ball as some guys make it look. It's something that comes with age and experience and all. It's easy to say that, you know what I mean? But it's I've never thrown one. I don't know how hard it is. And that comes with experience.
You said Friday that it was possible you'd give Ronald a day off today. I'm guessing he talked you out of that pretty quickly?
No, I don't think it was a matter of talking out. I think it was just looking at the game yesterday and thinking that, he didn't have a high stress day yesterday and being an afternoon game and then another wasn't like a 7 o'clock. Probably if it had been a 7:15 game and then a 1:30 game, he'd have had off. But there was plenty of recovery time, I think, with the 4 and 4, and so now he'll have a day off tomorrow, and hopefully he plays the whole Philly series.
Can you kind of evaluate what you saw for a 3-game
That's awesome.
return?
I think really good. No, the bats have been really good. Obviously, the fielding is everything. I mean, I think he feels good, and so I think it's a good first series for him right there.
You know how much Ozzie cares. How nice was it to see him have a day like that and hopefully lead to something better?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking that during the game. It's like, what? Hopefully Oz is getting ready to get a little something going. Yeah, he's, and I felt like that coming in off the road trip even. You know what? He's starting to maybe get on a run here.
With how much Austin Riley's defense has improved over the course of his career, are you surprised when he makes, it seems like it's been a rash of errors in a short span?
I don't think it's all him. You want to know the truth?
You mean making the errors, or?
Yeah, no, I just think he's getting some bad hops and things like that. I don't think it's a bad infielder. I think it's something that I think it's some of the stuff's out of his control. I think.
Just getting back to Ozzie, just nice to see some pop in that bag again too.
No, absolutely. No, it's been very encouraging. Last few days, even on the road trip, whatever. So yeah, that'd be huge if we could, get him going consistently like he has over the last few years. Yeah, absolutely.
That first 5 is pretty formidable now. That one you ran out there today, and like you said, if you could add Ozzie to that group, then you're
kind of like that. Yeah, it's a nice lineup. Still, we still got to perform and all that, but like I say today, it's that's a rough ride right there that we faced today. That kid's really, really good, and you know what? We got the lead and couldn't hold it. That's baseball.
Feels like Memorial Day is one of those check-ins on the calendar throughout the season. Do you find yourself more disappointed that you haven't clicked, or do you see the upside for more things to go right as you kind of go on?
We got a lot of time for things to get really good. You know what? We're okay where we're at. Everybody wants to be 500 and everything, but there's so much baseball left, and what we got going on. No, we're not going to win the division in May. We're not going to win it in June. We're not going to win it in July. So yeah, no, I see, I'm encouraged that we haven't played our best baseball yet. We're hanging right in there.